Alright, everybody, welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. This time we're going to be playing the Thief in episode 2 of, well, the Thief's episodes. Finders, Keepers. Get those pickpocketing fingers ready. This time, you're stealing for keeps. You keep enemy equipment after each fight. This seems easier. Actually, you know what? It's probably not going to give us any items. Welcome back. This episode we'll be checking in with our cleverest little cube boy, the Thief. It'll take more than a few monsters to keep me away from my rightful reward. It's lovely that you're so confident. No doubts. No creeping fear that you might have risked it all only to end up trapped here for an eternity. No. Well, I'm very glad to hear it. I wish you luck, but that always seems hypocritical, given I'm the one handing it out. Off you go. So wait, her name's Lady Luck. Does she actually control luck? Because, I mean, we got all this fantasy stuff, so I'm going to assume that Lady Luck actually probably controls luck. So it's very possible that, if we're being honest here, the wheel's not rigged at all. And she just controls luck, so she controls the outcome. What do you even have that I want to steal? Another ray gun? That's kind of useless. I mean, I'm still gonna steal it, because, I mean, there's literally no point in stealing this. It is literally just a worse version of what I already have. But, fine. Let's steal it anyways. Finders, Keepers. Oh, we also have Hook, reuse next equipment. So now we have a different breakthrough, because originally this was Unlucky, which was we'd roll a bunch of ones. Alright, there we go. We beat up the robot. The Robobot. Steal. I love stealing. It's the greatest. Everybody loves it. Okay, so we have a dagger and we have a ray gun. Actually, no, these work together, because dagger is below versus ray gun is above. Yeah, this is minimum versus this is maximum. Okay, these actually work together. Okay, that's better than I thought. Why'd I do this? I'm not sure. You're gonna see my die here. See, now this is what I'd like to steal. That would have been way better to steal, but I'm stupid, so I didn't do it, because I'm dumb for some reason. Yeah, we die. Yeah, I should have done the gardener fight first, but now that we know how this works, let's, like, subscribe, and follow me in Rumble. That will make me win. Let's give a big hand to the thief, who is strangely proud of being clever and unpleasant. Do you think he minds that I'm so much clever and so many times more unpleasant? Alright, now, let's steal from the frog, because the frog actually has good items. I want the broadsword. Give me the broadsword. Broadsword would be amazing to just steal off this guy. Because I can do a lot of damage with a broadsword. Okay, we split this in two. I'm fine with stealing the shield as well, because that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it's not that bad. I would just prefer the broadsword, because we can do so much damage with that. There we go. Okay, now as long as we don't take 12 damage, we're fine. It's not possible to take 12 damage from this guy. The max he can do to us is 8, so we live. Now, it's possible he can kill us here. That's very possible, in fact. And in fact, if he rolls anything above a 3, we're dead. Okay, yeah, another death. Probably should have focused on whittling down its health a bit more than I actually did. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Welcome back, my little would-be winners. Planning how to spend all that money, private island, fancy yacht, new friends to tell you that you're definitely as clever as you think. Alright, Space Marine's not a good fight. Let's take Frog again. But this time, we're gonna be intelligent-like about it. Alright, we're gonna whittle down, of course, he gets 8 damage right off the bat. Right off the bat, 8 damage. That's just lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, there. Now we use this, we use Lockpick, and then we can use Lockpick again. Then now we just attack him for a bunch. And all we have to do is 1 damage. Yeah, all we literally have to do is 1 damage. And as long as Space Marine does not get his attack off, we don't die. But if Space Marine gets his attack off, then we just die. Okay, I can choose what to steal. Broadsword. Thank you. Thank you. You're lovely. Lovely people here. Now I can actually use Hook on Broadsword, so if I get a really good... That's 6. That's only going to do 12 damage, but if I do this, then yeah, we win. Okay, Hook. Actually, no, this only allows it to be used twice. It doesn't actually do it 2 times. As long as he does not roll... Actually, no matter what he rolls, he can't do damage on the first turn. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got that. I got that confused. Item. Bump. That's great to have. That's great to have. We love to see it. Sticky hands. Oh, he has one of those sticky hand things. Let's go beat up a child. This is what I was born to do. Sticky hands goes first. Pickpocket. Oh, he wants to pickpocket me then run away. He can't actually do damage to me though, so that's that is actually really good to know. I don't want any of his items. Meaning I just want to beat him up. It's not wrong to beat up a child, is it? No, my gold! My gold! He stole it from me. Actually, if I did get steel gold, then I could get an extra gold every single turn. Actually, I don't know if that works, because I don't really have gold. He only rolls 1 dice, so we're in the clear, really. You can't really run away unless he rolls really high. Alright, item. Let's buy. Need a carrier bag? Oh, you brought a backpack? That's well prepared and environmentally friendly. Okay, here it is. I mean, listen, it's gotta be good if we can buy it, but I'm just gonna buy counterfeit. I'm a criminal, a common criminal. Counterfeiting things is what I do. Although I actually forgot to bring it with me. I think I'd honestly prefer it over, Lockpick, if I'm being honest here. Now, I don't really want anything Sneezy has, so again, I'm just going to murder him. Well, not murder, we're just beating him to the point where he surrenders. There we go, we win the fight. Oh, I hate it when the sneeze doesn't even. Shoot. Alright, so we gotta choose reward. Crowbar or poison needle? Poison needle, of course. We love to poison people. I mean, if anything, it's a pastime of ours. Do we really need dagger? No, we don't. We don't need dagger. Dagger is for the weak and for the sick and for the stupid. Pirate. Okay, now I actually do want to kind of steal from Pirate. Because he has Cannon Fire and Pirate Hook, which I prefer Pirate Hook, honestly. I want to steal from him, yeah. And look at that, Counterfeit allows me to do that exactly. English. Then we can increase the die value here, that we can poison him. And then we can just hit him straight in the face for 8 damage. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. And we can... There's no point duplicating this 6, so we might as well just duplicate this, and then we also want to increase this value, that way we get an extra dice. And we can poison them 3 times. See, now that's good. This poison's good, even though it's only 1 poison at a time. It's mostly because we have a lot of control over our dice. Yar! Alright, he loses. Let's just make sure he's super poisoned. There we go. Now I gotta steal his pirate hook. Pirate hook. How much space is that? That's a 2. Can I upgrade this in any way, shape, or form? I mean, broadsword's really good. Let's be honest here. How often are we really getting 4s? We'll just keep this in our inventory for now. Ah, I forgot to grab the extra health. I'm retarded. Copycat, never seen you before. Let's fight. You're probably gonna copy my moves, right? Copies your equipment. I mean, if I came in of garbage, you couldn't defeat me. Yeah, literally 1-for-1 copy. So I'm fighting myself. Basically. Alright, increase die value. Let's just poison this guy. Let's, use hook. Duplicated dice. Duplicated dice. Do that, and we want to steal our own items from us. What I want to steal, you might ask? I want to steal another poison needle. Why? I don't know. I'm insane, man. Although, to be honest, this is a fight I'm probably not going to win. He has more health than me. Increase die value. Use that there. Duplicated dice. Use hook. Alright, now we're both on even battlefields, basically. Although, to be honest, I have way too strong of a deck. I can't survive this damage. No, seriously, I'm already dead. Okay, well, you know what? This might be a bit more difficult than I thought. Well, we haven't won at all in episode 1 for Jester, so let's try that. I've been bouncing around a lot today, alright? Alright, Jester's Journey, let's go. Let's welcome back to Dicey Dungeons stage. Oh, it's you. Go fight some monsters, you grotesque die worm. Well, that's not very nice. Alright. We do damage? Ooh, we do damage. We discard. Oh, we discard. We went through the entire deck. Look at that. We have nothing left. It's because I'm a genius. A brilliant intellectual. Who understands things the commoners cannot. Yes, of course. Alright, we get another item? Yes, because that's... listen, I actually haven't found many uses for that. I should also probably just ignore it at this point. It's kind of useless, honestly, to me. It's just not very usable, you know? There we go, we gotta discard everything again. Oh yes, as I was saying, the unintelligent masses is what I'm fighting, yes. You see, this Space Marine is an unintellectual moron. Yes, you defeated the unintellectual. Oh wow, this is new. Normally I get something completely different. Poison or freeze? You know what, let's take freeze. I've had the poison one before. Let's fight the marshmallow man. I do not like marshmallows. Alright, now we discard the sweets, and then we get more ice. So what we do is we freeze the enemy. 5 damage, plus 3 if the enemy is frozen. We discard that. We discard these, and now we have our next snowflake. Which, look, he turns all of his dice into 1s. And all he can do is snowball. It's quite genius, in fact. Might just be the smartest man in the world, you know? Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. The next turn we can do the ice shatter. We can freeze him and do ice shatter. Honestly, I think this is a better combo, because everything else didn't really combo well together. He froze me and he burnt one of my dice. That's not very nice. That's very ice. Let's do a bunch of damage. Alright, you know what? Snap. Ah, shoot, I thought these were both boop. I was wrong, I'm stupid, I wasted that. At least all I can do is 1 damage. That's why it's good to freeze them. Discard. Discard. Heal. Do damage. We win. You know, one of the good things actually is we have reliable healing. So it does not exactly matter how much damage we take. I feel like we also have less cards than normal. Do X damage, double if enemies frozen. Technically, it can be a downgrade, but as long as we get a 3 or higher, it's an upgrade. Cauldron? Yes, because it's literally a free thing, and I can just dump bad dice into it. Lament? Do blank damage on 6 and inflict a freeze. Apparently, we are going into a freeze build here. I love freezing people, apparently. Well, look at that. Frozen. You know, it's like I said, I am truly a brilliant intellectual. No one can possibly match my level of intellect. Yes. Look at that. Nothing. You can't do nothing. Nothing. Let's freeze. Let's do this, because there's more damage. Then we just do that, and look at this. Double enemies frozen, we do 12 damage here. It's quite simply that I'm just a genius, honestly. Yeah, we look at that. I win. Anyways, let's see. Okay, that's right, I already bought everything that's in the store. Alright, Stereo Head, you're going down, man. There's nothing you can do to not die here. Discard matching cards. Let's just shield, honestly. Because now we have ice. And look, see? Sure, we're getting weakened. But it doesn't really matter, you know? Copy that dice. You discard those. It is rather unfortunate that it appears that it is simply impossible for us to get what we want. So we're just going to do that. See, the weakness messed everything up. I knew it. I knew it. Actually, we wanted to roll really high dice. That's the one thing you can't actually use. I should use Sweet, then I could have discarded that and gotten Snowflake. I mean, he's gonna actually no, he wouldn't have been able to do damage there if I didn't freeze him. Ah, this is all falling apart. Not very smashingly well, it's not going. Can't even do proper, posh speak because I'm dying. Alright, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. We unfortunately don't have Snap ready, so... Alright, we take damage, and we take... Although, to be fair, it is a very, extremely low amount of damage. Alright, we're mostly fine, honestly. Okay, now you see, Governor. You see. Would have been able to do something there if I just had a bit more, dice. If I had just a 4, and then I would have been able to heal. Although it doesn't really matter, because we do have a ton of apples just lying around for me to eat. Grand Finale. I'm never gonna have that much. I mean, I'm gonna add it to the deck, because it always appears last, there's no point not to get it. Alright, it's time to defeat the Menace, Baby Squid. Inflict Freeze. Duplicate dice. Freeze. Discard. We do this. Then we do that. Now we have Ice Shatter ready. Unfortunately, we're not able to use it. Yes, as long as you freeze them, all you can do is blind us. 4 damage, it's fine. Let's just reroll this dice. I mean, it's basically a free attack. Although it does appear that we are in a rather tough position, as we are unable to freeze the menace any further. It would truly appear that we have all ice cards. Well, he still can't do anything. Righto then. Oh well. He has 1 HP left. Ah, of course, gets an even. Of course, he actually doesn't he doesn't do any damage to me. I have shield. All I have to do is 1 damage. I win. There we go. We win. Spatula. No, we don't want that. Spatula sucks. We're actually doing pretty good. Don't want to jinx it now, and I'm probably actually jinxed and we're gonna die here. Do this. You know what? I think I'm just gonna end turn here. I wanna leave that there. If we roll a 6, we can do a lot of damage here. If we roll 2 6s, it's even more damage. Okay, we do not. That kind of sucks. Well, now what? Enemy's not frozen, so what's the point of doing that? I mean, might as well, it's just 5 damage. Yeah, so here's where things are going bad. Whenever I get out of order and do things wrong, everything goes bad. Goes absolutely terrible. And I do say, Governor. Okay, we can freeze them. Not much else we can do here. Well, at least we got rid of one of the. It doesn't really matter, actually. Literally, it's the same no matter what. We're gonna get poisoned so badly here. Honestly, we might just die. If I'm being honest. There's no hope. We're all dead. Let's heal. Let's do Bop, because then we can discard the boops. And then just do damage, alright? Ah, shoot, I should've done that, because he's already frozen. That was dumb of me. Although it doesn't really matter, because we're basically dead. We're dead in the water. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was hard. That was hard. Okay, we level up, so we're at full health again. Oh, that's right. +1 per bop. We'll take Warrior Smash. Because that does a lot of damage. Because per bop. Let's take Bump, because again, it's basically, it's a free card, basically. We can play it for free, because it just increases the value. And in most scenarios, that's actually rather good. Heal. Yeah, like right here. There's no point not to. I think we just want to shield ourselves here from the attacks of the handyman. Yeah, I mean, what did I expect? Duplicated dice. It's, discard. Discard. Okay. Now, we freeze him next turn, then we can do a ton of damage. Yeah, we're gonna get hurt here, though. That's gonna hurt. And getting hurt hurts. And that's bad. There we go. Ah, yeah, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Snowflake. Double damage. 1 smash plus 1 bop. I guess per bop we use. Not per bop we have. Either way, it's pretty good because we can use a lot of bops. It's not like we have a shortage of those, you know? You know, we actually have a really high amount of get a new dice. Not dice, but a thing. So, like, do X, get new dice. Or, I don't know, do Y plus Z, get new dice. There we go, double damage when he's frozen. Do we have any apples? Yes, we do. We heal the full. And then we leave for the next floor. We can upgrade things. I mean, who am I to say no to an upgrade, you know? What's this upgraded? Can't be used twice. Yes. Thank you very much. Then we also got some booster packs up there and some other things. Fireman is weak to ice. Well, Fireman, I'm sorry to say, but this time, my friend, I actually have ice. It was quite unfortunate for you, I do say. It appears that you are at your last stand, Mr. Fireman. Oh dear, that is a lot of damage. Okay, we take some damage. But here's the thing, we do this. Freeze them. That's gonna be quadruple damage. And then we smash. We do warrior smash. Alright, we have the warrior jump out and just bonk him on the head. Me and warrior go way back. I can copy this. Actually, no, I can just copy... Oh, wait, I can copy that too. But no, listen, this has so many uses. Alright, booster pack. Yeah, I'll collect them all. You gotta collect them all, man. I mean, isn't that like the saying, you know? Gotta collect them all. Like every single collectible. Wickerman's weak to fire. Well, lucky you, Wickerman. We don't have any way to deal with that. Oh, when you look at that. We use the boop. That way we can discard more things at once. Okay, oh wait, we can just duplicate the die. Oh my god. Oh my god. The game is too nice to me right now. I thank you, video game. You're perfect. You're beautiful. All of his dice are frozen, they're all one, so you can't do much with that. This guy Wickerman is literally just, the Dryad, but for fire. Oh, I can steal your health. Get a new dice. Discard these. Discard these. Use some free damage. Discard those. Will you look at that? You're dead. Okay, I'm actually really loving what we're doing here. We're golden. We're going all the way. Let's just shield a bit, and then we do that. And we can discard all this together. And, wow, okay, we have a lot of, dice. Freeze, I don't know. Although this is actually a pretty high roll, it's actually rather bad for us because we got a high roll but nothing to use it on. I have no clue what's going on here. I'm just gonna let this play out. This is gonna hurt, I can tell. So we're blind. Neither of these are odds. Alright. Inflict freeze. Reroll. Do that. Well, next turn we can get Ice Shatter done. You know, we can do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it gets to curse us. I'm gonna guess the curse just removes a card. There we go. You see, I did that on purpose, friends. On purpose. The way I can do this. We're actually doing very good. I'm surprised. Never in a million years did I think I'd do this good at this game. But you know what? There's a first time for everything, you know? You know, you just gotta randomly throw these things around and eventually it'll work out. Alright? Things always work out for me when I just do random things in video games. Not entirely true all the time, but you know, most of the time. Although we're taking a lot of damage all of the time, we're gonna heal after this battle because we level up. No matter what, I win this. Or nothing you can do to stop me. Alright, borrow equipment, get random equipment. Let's take borrow equipment. That's very good. We can borrow equipment from our enemies. Let's get Illuminate as well. We can get a bunch of dice from that. Skeleton, Crystalline, and Direwolf. I'm gonna go after Direwolf first, because it gives me closer to heal. Direwolf is strong against poison. We don't have any poison. That's good. Alright, we do this. We do this. And then what happens here is we illuminate. And that means we get 2 of those next turn. Which is great for this. But actually, he sort of benefits from having doubles. So if anything, we kind of hurt ourselves by freezing him. But then again, we freeze him, he also can't do much. Alright, we do this. We discard these. We freeze. That was rather unfortunate. An unfortunate altercation of misfortune. But it's not enough to stop me. 'Cause I'm never gonna stop. That is not very good. All I need to do is 6 damage and I win. Well, might as well heal. There we go. Alright, now we heal here before we go into the gargoyle fight, because I do want this, that way we can upgrade more things. Alright. You wanna do this? You wanna tussle? We're gonna fight, alright? Yoink. What do you give me? 3 minimum, reroll with lower value. You know what? Not the worst. We can use that. Duplicate, illuminate, eradicate, whatever. Mr. Gargoyle. I mean, of course. Well, I mean, all he did was block 1 dice. We have plenty of dice. Alright, and next turn, and I think we'll be able to beat the gargoyle. Honestly, gargoyle is a rather easy fight. He can't really do much in the way of damage. He is very weak. I actually don't want to freeze him at all. Freezing him is very bad for my health. Well, actually, not really. Nice, think about it. Freeze him is a good thing, because then he'll just use that. In fact, if I can double freeze him, that's the best thing I can do for my health. Because all it does is freeze some of my dice. Some, not all. I can still use the other dice I have. Lament? Ah, buddy, listen. You're dead. You're dead, kid. You're frozen. Alright, now, what's the upgrade of this? Just drain health in general. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. What else can we upgrade? We can upgrade Laments. What is this? +1. Not bad. Not bad. But I don't want it. Yeah, looks like we're upgrading Bloodsuck. We're gonna drain the blood from our enemies. And then we'll heal off of it. Listen, Mr. Skeleton. You're too old for this business, alright? This business needs fresh blood, you know? And you, frankly, don't have any blood. Alright, now here's what we do. We do this. Now we freeze. We do double damage. Let's do some more damage. Alright. Alright, we got him down to half HP. He can't do much. You can do damage, but we can heal this all off. Alright? This is not that difficult. This is a fight. We're gonna win. Would have preferred basically literally any other thing, but sure, we'll take it. Boop. Ah, yeah, drain his blood. And the best thing about Bloodsuck is that it not only does it do damage to the enemy, it heals you. Meaning, you're not just gaining ground on the enemy loses ground on you. That's what makes it great. Yeah, might as well. There's no point not doing more damage. All we need is 4 damage and he's dead. 12? You hit me for 12, that's not that bad. Alright, I'm gonna be honest here. 12 is nothing. Might as well be nothing. And there we go. Mr. Skeleton's down again. Inside every adventure is a skeleton just waiting to get out. I mean, it's not false. There's a skeleton inside everybody. This is amazing. We drain his blood. We attack him. Then we do this. Then we do that. Next turn, we're gonna do great things. Great things, I say. And you can only do 1 crystallize here. I mean, you only get 1 attack off bare minimum, and you can't even do that. This is great for us. Oh, we want to reroll that for sure. Yeah, more damage. I'm gonna heal. Do double damage to enemies frozen. Well, we can't freeze right now. But next turn, let me say, we're gonna freeze him. We're gonna ice him. He's dead, capiche? Alright, ah, shoot. Oh well. Hey, duplicated dice. Not bad, not bad. Remove these. We gotta heal here, and then we gotta do this. Can't really get rid of Thief now, can we? Well, this just sucks. Yeah, we literally can't do anything with this. Rather unfortunate, but it's not like we're gonna lose here. Plus, we win. We what's it called? We oh yeah, right, level up. Of course, of course. Rather unfortunate. Discard. Discard. Let us drink your blood. For it is very good for us to drink your blood. And now we heal. Alright, now there's not much you can do here. Just die already. Well. Ah, come on. You gotta be kidding me. No, it's still well. You're going down, Grizzlina. And we're at max level. So here's the boss. We're gonna fight Lady Luck. It would make sense, right? No, we don't. Maybe that's the, actually, no, that it would make sense if Lady Luck's the last boss for everybody. Alright, you're immune to lock and freeze. That sucks. Oh my god. This sucks, dude. You're immune to freeze. Our main damage comes from freeze. Maybe we can, you know, stick it out. Maybe we can win. That's a thought. I mean, listen, we're doing some decent damage, and it really just depends on what she rolls. If she rolls a lot, really high, we're dead. Yoink. Of course not. Of course. We got heal and shield, and then BAM! We attack. I mean, actually, apparently we don't need it, because apparently this boss is just really weak. You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever lost on a boss before. And, I don't want this to be the first time I lose on a boss. So, you're going down. Well, you're gonna burn us. That's lovely. That's just lovely, you know? That's just lovely, I know? It's almost like, Christmas morning, you know? Just wonderful. And when you look at that, 4 HP, there ain't nothing you could do that's going to defeat me. You're gonna freeze my dice. A little bit of cold never hurt me. But still, rather unfortunate. Oh, drain health. There we go. All we need to do is 2 damage. 2 damage, and we win. She's gonna freeze our dice again. Alright, that's fine. We're at rather low health. But I mean, that's never really stopped us before. Well. It would appear you're dead, my friend. Oh my god, it's the madness again. Alright, time to read the dialogue. Ah, hello again. That was great. Anyways, I got it wrong last time. I meant to tell you to spin the wheel. And also tell you that it's definitely possible that you might not win, and it's not rigged at all. Oh, look at that, we lost. Okay, now I meant to say, I'm so sorry, not this time. We're excited to see you soon for more dicey dungeons. Wow, that's even true. I'm excited to see you soon. I don't like Baby Squid, you couldn't tell. Baby Squid's pure evil. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode of Dicey Dungeons. Make sure to like, subscribe, go follow me and Rumble. And if you want to see more, comment down below in the comment section that you want to see more. It's not gonna change what I do, but you can believe that it does. And, you know, belief's a powerful thing. But yeah, until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching.